This is the image sequence that got exported. Now let's open After Effects. Go to File, Import, File. Click on the first image of the stop motion image sequence. And make sure that Import JPEG sequence is being selected. Then hit Open. Then the image sequence is now under this project window. Right-click on it, go to Interpret Footage, Main, and where it says Assume this frame rate, type in 12. Now let's create a new composition. Go to Composition, New Composition. Name the composition and make sure that the dimension is 1080 by 1080, 12 frames per second and 3 seconds long. Click OK. Drag and drop this image sequence into our new composition. Click here to show title Action Safe. Then I'm going to move the stop motion layer to make it centered. It looks good. It's always good to keep your After Effects project file organized, so I will press this button to create a new folder. Name it Footage, and then put the image sequence files in there. Then I will make another folder for references. I will go File, Import, and select the concept art JPEG. Then I will drag and drop the concept art to the composition. Scale it to match the composition. I do this so I can reference back to the concept art. Right away, you can notice that my image sequence is very dark and very yellow. So let's color correct. I'm going to go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer. And while having the adjustment layer selected, go to Effect, Color Correction, Curves. And then open the Effects window. Now the curve effect is applied to this layer. If you don't see Effects window, go to Window, Effects Control. If you have used curve effect in Photoshop or other softwares, it'll be the same thing. Now let's bring the general brightness up by moving these points up. Then if we want to make it less yellow, it means we have to select blue and bring the blueness up. I kept experimenting with the curves and settled here. It doesn't match the concept perfectly, but it's a lot better than before. Now time to remove some rigs. In this image sequence layer, the last few frames are the end plate that we shot. Go to the frame and press Command D to duplicate and press Command Shift D to cut it. Bring this end plate layer to the beginning of the composition timeline. And while having the layer selected, right-click, Time, Freeze Frame. This will keep the layer on hold. Now go to a frame with the rig in it. Bring the plate layer's opacity down by hitting T on the keyboard and typing in 60. Then, using the masking tool, we are going to mask out the rig. So while having the plate layer selected, activate Pen tool. Then, click around the rig. Now we have created our first mask. We can bring the opacity of the plate layer back to 100%. See, the rig is gone, but we can still see the mask. I'm going to increase the surface the mask covers. Then, while having plate layer selected and pen tool activated, press G on the keyboard. This activates Mask Feather tool. With the Mask Feather tool, click on the mask path and drag out, and this is how you control the feather. I'm going to press M and bring up Mask Editing panel and change the color of the mask path so we can see better. By clicking this dotted line and moving it around, we can edit the mask feather. We don't want feather for the edges of the clay because it's going to look weird, but we want a lot of feathering around here so that the plate can blend better with the background. Now let's set a keyframe for this mask path. I want to right click on this keyframe and select toggle hold keyframe. Activating toggle hold prevents After Effects from making in-between keyframes automatically. Let's move to the next frame. I need to move the mask path to hide the rig. And I will edit the mask path on every frame that has a rig in it. The process is a little bit tedious, but it'll be worth it at the end. And now it's done. Let's see, the rig is gone. Now let's render the composition. Go to Composition, add to Adobe Media Encoder Q, and select H.264. Select the place to save the file and hit this green arrow. And it's done.